Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is World Wonders and I'm a travel vlogger who loves to explore the world and share my adventures with you. Today I'm going to show you how to travel the world on a budget and have fun. These are the tips that I use to travel to over 50 countries and spend less than $30 a day. So if you're ready, let's get started. Tip number 1. Plan ahead. One of the best ways to save money on travel is to plan ahead and book your flights, accommodation, and activities in advance. You can use websites like Skyscanner, Booking.com, and Airbnb to find the best deals and compare prices. You can also use apps like Hopper and Google Flights to track flight prices and get alerts when they drop. Planning ahead will also help you avoid peak seasons, holidays, and festivals when prices are usually higher. Tip number 2. Be flexible. Another way to save money on travel is to be flexible with your dates, destinations, and routes. Sometimes you can find cheaper flights or accommodation if you change your dates by a few days or weeks. You can also use websites like Kiwi.com and Momondo to find the cheapest destinations and routes from your location. You can also use tools like Google Maps and Rome to Rio to find the best ways to get around by bus, train, or car. Tip number 3. Travel light. Traveling light will not only make your life easier but also save you money on baggage fees and transportation costs. Try to pack only the essentials and use a carry-on backpack or suitcase that fits the airline's regulations. You can also use packing cubes, compression bags, and vacuum bags to save space and organize your stuff. You can also use laundry services or wash your clothes by hand to reuse them. Tip number 4. Use local transportation. Using local transportation is not only cheaper but also more authentic and fun than taking taxis or private cars. You can use buses, trains, metros, trams, tuk-tuks, rickshaws, bikes, or even hitchhike to get around. You can also use apps like Uber, Grab, or Lyft to find cheaper rides or share them with other travelers. You can also use websites like BlaBlaCar or Rideshare.com to find carpooling options. Tip number 5. Eat local food. Eating local food is one of the best ways to experience a culture and save money on travel. You can find delicious and cheap food at street stalls, markets, food courts, or local restaurants. You can also use apps like HappyCow or TripAdvisor to find the best places to eat near you or ask locals for recommendations. You can also cook your own food if you have access to a kitchen or buy groceries at supermarkets or convenience stores. Tip number 6. Stay at cheap accommodation. Staying at cheap accommodation will help you save money on travel and meet other travelers. You can stay at hostels, guest houses, homestays, couchsurfing, or camping sites. You can use websites like Hostelworld, Couchsurfing, or Workaway to find the best options for your budget and preferences. You can also use apps like Hotel Tonight or Booking.com to find last-minute deals or discounts. Tip number 7. Travel with friends. Traveling with friends will not only make your trip more fun but also split the costs of travel. You can share rooms, transportation, food, and activities with your friends and save money on each expense. You can also use apps like Splitwise or TryCount to keep track of your expenses and split them easily. Tip number 8. Find free or cheap activities. There are many free or cheap activities that you can do while traveling that will enrich your experience and save you money. You can visit museums, parks, monuments, or landmarks that are free or have low entrance fees. You can also use websites like freetour.com or Sandmans to find free walking tours or guides in your destination. You can also use apps like Meetup or couchsurfing to find events or activities with locals or other travelers. Tip number 9. Use travel cards or apps. Using travel cards or apps will help you save money on travel by giving you discounts, rewards, or cashback. You can use travel credit cards, debit cards, or prepaid cards that have low or no fees for foreign transactions or withdrawals. You can also use apps like Revolut, TransferWise, or N26 to manage your money and exchange currencies. You can also use apps like Rakuten, Ibotta, or Honey to get cashback or coupons on your online purchases. Tip number 10. Enjoy the simple things. The last tip is to enjoy the simple things in life and appreciate the beauty of travel. You don't need to spend a lot of money to have a good time. You can enjoy the nature, the culture, the people, and the moments that make your trip memorable and meaningful. You can also use apps like Headspace, Calm, or Insight Timer to meditate, relax, or practice gratitude. So these are my 10 tips on how to travel the world on a budget and have fun. I hope you found them useful and inspiring. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos. And let me know in the comments below what are your tips for traveling on a budget. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.